I'd like to start by saying that this was a bad idea. When I initially wanted to record this video, I thought I'd take an hour or two out of my day to beat the first couple bosses, and then go and edit. I was wrong. No. I don't think I've been this wrong in my entire life. And see, beating the first couple bosses in an hour or two is a pretty manageable task for a seasoned Dark Souls player, but that is the opposite of me. I have not touched a Souls-like ever in my life. And I think I finally understand why they call it a Souls-like, is because you have to sign your soul away to play this goddamn game. Privacy policy? Dude, I'll sign my fucking soul away to play this game, are you kidding? And again, I cannot stress this enough. I'm really green to the whole Souls-like genre. I'm not familiar with all of Miyazaki's shenanigans, with all of FromSoft's bullshit, with any of that. But the thing I was prepared the least for was the pacing of this game. Because the fucking picosecond that I stepped out of the starting area, I saw him. This stupid, ugly, stinky My Little Pony rep was staring me down like Satan himself. And this guy was my jailer for the next 3.5 hours. This boss fight was fucking impossible. Everything about it was wrong. The terrain was shit, my character's level 1, and this ugly piece of shit with a mask on called me maidenless.
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless.
Why would you say that? Like, yeah, okay, maybe. Didn't have to rub it in, though. Sorry, wardrobe change. And the cherry on top of this dog shit filled pie were these stupid disjoint attacks. This is, by far and away, the worst mechanic I've seen in any game. I do not understand it. In my soul, why is it that when I dodge an attack, it still hits me? I don't understand why this guy just fucking justice elbows me into oblivion. I don't understand why the dummy thick cheeks of his horse hit me from 3.5 miles away. Miyazaki wanted to make it more fun. Stupid. Dumb. Bad mechanic. Fuck. Anyway, it was impossible to keep my shit together. Matter of fact, I got so angry that I lost track of my deaths. Thank you, editor. But there was one shining ray of hope, and it's that all of these deaths weren't in vain. See, in a Dark Souls game, when you die to a boss over and over, you start to pick up on a few things. You start to pick up on their attack patterns, how much damage they deal, when you can heal, when you should strike, when you should dodge, when you should run away, all of that. And me, being the seasoned fighting game player that I am, I didn't pick up on any of that shit. So instead, I decided to compile all the deaths and make a montage out of them. All the bullshit aside, I'd like to give FromSoft a very big shout out. This game is incredibly fun. When fighting this boss, obviously I knew I wasn't going to beat him first try. That's kind of like the signature of Dark Souls. But what I did also know is that it was gonna feel amazing when I did finally beat him. Again, yes, this game is incredibly unfair, but it is also so rewarding when you finally get that attack pattern memorized. When you do get your sequence off, when you start learning about the boss and finally feel like you're getting closer to beating him. And when you do finally beat him, oh my god! This feeling is only comparable to hitting somebody in the balls so perfectly in the middle that their girdles start to draw blood. It was elation and happiness to the max. I mean, my dopamine receptors were flying off the charts. After beating the tree Sentinel, there were two thoughts running through my head. Number one was, Thank God I never have to do this again, ever, in this entire game. And number 2, this was the first boss. There is an entire map of enemies much harder than this to beat, and I decided that the mental strain of that thought alone was enough to put me down like a rabid dog. Yes, I was happy that I beat this hobby horsing asshole, but that was not enough to carry me forward to beat the next boss after that. I knew that 2 things needed to happen before I even attempted the first boss. Number 1, I needed to level up. Number 2, I needed a goddamn break. So I got right on that. Discovered a couple of graces, gained a few levels, talked to a miner.
Greetings.
Oh no, a miner. Who gave me my own horse. I named him Alistair. And with that, I finished for the day. Thank you for watching, and if you'd like to see me struggle through more of this game, like and subscribe. I'll be uploading Elden Ring content hopefully weekly, maybe? So anyway, like and subscribe. Bye-bye.